Today in this video I will show you how you can pass message, like if the email ID exists at the time to register, then it will be show exist email ID, and if the register successfully, then it will be shown the successfully registered. So how we can do it? So first of all, I will go to my Roboto 3D, and this is the structure of our database. So in the previous video I have shown what is Roboto 3D and how we use. So if you have any confusion, then go to playlist and find MinStack and watch previous video step by step. So here you can see I have inserted one data. So this is the name, email, password, confirm password. So you can see all the data is inserted, and the email ID is ani@gmail.com. So if anyone want to register with the same email ID ani@gmail.com, so it will be shown the message email ID exists, and otherwise it will be inserted successfully. So how you can do it? So first of all, I will go to the Visual Studio Code, and here you can see the user queries in our backend. So I have passed all the message in our backend at the time to insert. So this is the insert query. You can see here insert user. So and here I have passed the in message. So if the email ID exists, so it will be shown the message. I'm passing the message email exists, and otherwise register successfully. So I passed all the message conditionally from the backend. So just in the front end I have to receive this message and show the preview. So how we can do it? So here is the home component.html, which in our front end. So here I have the form. This is the form. You can see here this is the form, so which I created in our previous video. So and the view is that. So and the ts file. So here is the register function. This is the register function. So I defined this function in ts file in previous video. So here just I will pass the message. So first of all, just this is the ts file. First of all I will show you this is the our ts file, and just here is the register function. So above the register function, and this register function I'm created in our previous video. So again I am saying, if you are any confusing, so just go to our playlist and find MinStack and watch step by step video. So here first of all I will write a variable. So variable name is status. You can write any name of this variable, and I will set the type is boolean equals to false. So first of all status is false, and I will pass write another variable message, and message type is any, because I passed all the message conditionally from our in our backend. So this message can be number or string. So to receive this message, so I have taken a variable and I set the type any, because it can be number or string. And now here is the register code. So what I did that, so if the status registered, then I have shown I have added this data in our temp obj variable. So data means this data, as our storing this data in our temp obj variable. So just here first of all I will write this dot status equals to true. So that means at first status false, and when it's going, I'm clicking the register button, then it will call the function, and then status true. And then if this dot temp obj means this temp obj variable where I was storing this from backend. Backend means our node project. And so here this dot temp obj dot success. Success means this is success. So when its email ID exists, then success false, otherwise success true. So I receive this dot temp obj dot success. So then I will pass the message. So this dot message. So inside this message variable, I will store this message. So this dot temp obj dot message. So this message means which I was passing from our backend conditionally, email exists, register successfully. So this message I'm storing another variable that's called message. So now save, and now I will write a else condition. So else part I will pass the same way, this dot message, this dot temp obj dot message. The same line I have written inside this else part, because it's coming conditionally from our backend. Here it's coming this message conditionally from node project, so we don't need to conditional here. So I have written the same thing in our if part and else part. So now it's completed, and just here I have to show the preview. So I will go to the HTML file where I have written our form. So this is the form, you can see here. So above the form part, so I will printed our message. So I will just close this, and here I will write the condition to show the message. So first of all, just here I will write div, and I will write if condition. So star ng if equals to this dot status, and again div ng if condition. So ng if equals to this dot temp obj dot success. So first of all, this dot status, so that means status, when status true, and the this dot temp obj success. So this is the condition. So I have passed this here, this dot temp obj success. So when it's success, so I will pass the message. So this is the message. So here this is the message. I will copy this and I will print by this interpolation, and again I will write another div. So div ng if equals to not this dot temp obj dot success. So again I will pass this message. So not this temp obj dot success, that means it's our else part. So first of all, when it's success, then it will be shown the message, and else part, that means when it will not be successed. So here I have written exclamatory sign, So that means it's, so I will press Ctrl S to save, and now I will go to the browser. So, and again I will show you that here the Robot Authority and oni@gmail.com, it's our existing email ID, and the user queries, you can see I checked if the email ID exists. Here it's checking, so it will be shown the message email ID exists, and otherwise it will be shown the message register successfully. So here just I will fill that form email ID. First of all, I will add the same email ID oni@gmail.com, which is already exist. So, and any password, and press submit button. So you can see it's showing email ID exist, that means it's working. So I will write here a class text center. This is the bootstrap class to centerize. So again I will show you that the same email ID, this email ID oni@gmail.com already exists, that means already inserted, so it will not be inserted. So you can see it's showing the message email ID exist, and if I changed here email ID, so this email ID is a new one. So if I submit, so you can see registered successfully, and if I refresh it, so double click and close the previous one, so you can see it's inserted on the @gmail.com. So it's working successfully. So here I will show you another thing. So after inserted, if you want to change the view, that means if you want to route another component, so how you can do it. So here I have another route, so I will go to the our app routing module.ts file. So this is the routing module. So here I have a different route here which I created. That means I have this component, so I will hit this block component after registering. So this, the path name is block. So block means I will show you, here is the block component. So when the register will be successful, then it will be go to our block component. So for that I will go to the ts file, and just here if this .tempo is a success, then it will be go to the another component. So this dot router dot navigate parenthesis square bracket, and the route name is block. So it's showing error because when I am using router, so just here I have to import. So I will import, so here I will import, so import router from @angular / router and semicolon to separate this link, and I have to create a local variable. So just here I will write. So inside this constructor, just I will write private router. This router is the local variable. So here I have written this router because here I have written router. You can add any name this variable, but you have to write the similar name in the constructor. So router, and this router type is router. This router. So I'll copy this and paste and comma. So save. Okay, it's showing an error. I think it was spelling mistake. It will be navigate, NAVIGATE. So save, and so I will write a new data. So I will check. So here the two defined email ID already exist, oni@gmail.com and oni@gmail.com. So here I will just write another the email ID. Password 123456 sorry 123456 and the confirm password 123456. So if I register, so you can see it's automatically redirected to block component. So again I will show you. So I will go to the back. If the register is not, so I will add the, so here I will refresh it. So when it was inserting only would be at the gmail.com, then it was redirecting another component. So if it's not insert successfully, so I will write the existing email ID oni@gmail.com which already exists here, and password 12 and here 12. So it's not redirecting, just showing here the message email exists. So hope guys this video is helpful for you, and if you want to get more videos in MinStack, so please subscribe, share and press the notification bell icon to get this type of MinStack video. And if you want to like to another technology, then you can check my playlist also.